Now it's really time for Yangche to come up and give his lightning talk on Alibaba's Arena project. He came all the way from China to give this talk, so we should give him a round of applause just for that.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Yang. I'm from Beijing, China. I'm working in ACK, Alibaba Cloud Kubernetes team. Oh, thank you. Okay. It's the midtime in China now, so I'm sleepy. Just kidding. Thank you for giving me this chance to introduce Arena here. First, what's Arena? Kubeflow has got a lot of interest to help running machine learning on Kubernetes. Well, our data scientists and clients are not familiar with Kubernetes at all. What they prefer is the same experience of using MPI, YAR, and Spark to submit the job and manage the job. And they also want time to value. So we create Arena on the top of Kubeflow to accelerate machine learning workloads on Kubernetes and make the data scientist life easier. Basically, Arena is a CLI to interact with the data scientist in their domain language and translate their requirements to the Kubernetes and cloud capabilities in Hood. For example, the data scientist wants to know where to import the dataset, where to export the models, and how to run the source code, how to run the machine learning code without building Docker image, right? And they also want to know how to leverage the accelerator devices such as GPU, FPGA, and RDMA. And they also want to know how to track the training process to use TensorBoard and how to run the distributed training. The answer is in the comment. You can see you just need to specify some attribute to specify it. You don't need to understand the implementation. You don't need to understand Docker and Kubernetes. Okay. Because model training is always a long-time process. After submitting the job, the data scientists want to know the job's status and want to check the logs easily, and also want to know the GPU usage to see if there is any bottleneck in disk or in network or in CPU. Okay, so Arena has provided such capability for the data scientists to check this. And it also supports end-to-end workflow for deep learning with the integrated user experience. We provide Arena data, Arena serving such sub-command to help the data scientists to run their machine learning workflow. And we also provide GPU cluster management capability. For example, you can check how many GPUs are available in your cluster. And if they are all allocated, who is using this GPU? You can use it to check. Now it's the demo time. Oh. Okay, thank you. As a data scientist, I need to train my model Before submitting my job, I need to know how many GPUs are available for me in the cluster. So I can run Arena top node and to check the total of, oops. Forgive me. I need to know how many GPUs are available in this cluster. I can see there are 2 available GPU nodes, and each of them has 8 GPUs. Okay, it's the first step. And in the second step, I need to check the data. We have already put our ImageNet data into the distributed storage and create PV and PVC for it. And the data scientist can use Arena data list to check it, to check its name. Now I'm ready to submit my training job. The training job is simple. You can just specify the job type and the job name. We also the Docker image we are using. Actually, we are using process. It's developed by Alibaba Cloud AI team. And we also need to specify the workers number, how many GPUs of each worker, and what data we need to use. In the end, we also need to specify the command. Sorry. We also need to determine if we need to use TensorBoard or not. In the end, just submit the job. Here, I want to introduce the distributed training framework developed by our AI team. It's a Harvard-like framework. The difference is it can achieve nearly linear scalability efficiency in private cloud network, not RDMA. So it has do some such improvement. Okay. After submitting the job, I need to check the job status. I can use Arena list to see all the jobs status. But in the most of time, I need to check the details status of the specified job. In this time, I need to run Arena get command. You can see here, I can see overall status of the job and the training duration of the job. And we can see each instance and the job status. I also need to check the logs of the training job. By default, we will check the master's log, and we can specify which worker we can check the log. And as a data scientist, when I train my model, I need to check the real-time GPU usage. The reason is I need to know if there is any bottleneck during the training, such as network or I/O or CPU++. So I can use Arena top job to check real-time GPU usage. You can see the GPU is nearly fully usage. So it's in a good state. Now we need to check the TensorBoard. We can run Arena get command again. Oh, it's so quick. I can just open the TensorBoard URL and to see scalars and distributions and histograms. In the end, I need to delete the job if I find the training trend is not so good as I expected. I need to delete the job. It's simple to delete it. Okay, the demo is done, and thanks to the Kubeflow community. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the slide. Oh, okay. It's still in load. Interesting. Oh, okay. No problem. It's here. Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. The status of Arena. Arena was introduced in 2.0.2, and it starts from engaging with our data scientist customers with support TF job, MPI job, and TensorFlow serving for now. It's used by some internet companies in China. For example, like Weibo. Weibo is like Twitter's company in China. It has a lot of users and some automatic driving companies in China. Basically, Arena support for native Kubernetes, no cloud vendor locking, and Alibaba Cloud Kubernetes team is the primary contributor. What's the next for Arena? First, we'd like to integrate with the Kubeflow pipeline. Actually, the data scientists feel it's good to use Arena, but when they want to build automation, they need to build a pipeline for it. So maybe we will support Arena Launcher. Luckily, this morning, I noticed someone did this for us, and we will cooperate with them. W and B company is doing that. So we will cooperate with them to contribute it to the Kubeflow pipeline community. And we also need to support Arena in the multiple user scenario. By default, Arena is using Helm to submit the job. So it's the challenge for us, and we will fix it maybe in future, use Helm template to generate the YAML file and use CTL to submit maybe in the future. And we also need to make Arena compatible for the latest TF job and PI job API version. Currently, TF job is V Alpha E, the version, so we need to do the migration in the future. And we also need to support more training and serving frameworks, such as PyTorch operator and Seldon. And we recently we have open sourced our GPU sharing solution in the community. We will do this integration with Arena in future. Okay, how can people to contribute to Arena? First, welcome to use, and welcome to open issues, and welcome to PR. And we need to add more tests, more frameworks. Okay, that's all. Thank you, Ira.